Welcome everybody who is arriving to this cellular memories healing. We are doing this collective healing for this important moment in humanity. We are at a tipping point, at an inflection point that will define the route where we are going from now on. So I will give some background as persons arrive. I'm already surprised of all the people that arrived to the calling. I never did with so many people at the same time. And when I was downloading this transmission, they told me 111 persons will be there, don't worry. And I didn't believe it at the beginning. It was like too much, but now it's happening. So here at my best to be of service. And for the ones who don't know about cellular memory or even other consciousness as the Pleiadians, I will give a little background. It's simple. These are simple healing techniques that they are embedded in us for a long time. We just forgot. We may have forgotten. So basically it's the communication, is having a conscious communication with the intelligence that we are, the intelligence that is bonding ourselves as a being, the intelligence that is weaving and communicating constantly with all around us. We have heard of this as the metamorphic fields that are constantly reproducing the structure and guiding the regeneration, the growth, and the evolution of our systems, of our organisms. So what we are doing today is part of that communication, conscious communication with our memories and ourselves. And we will have the assistance of civilizations that have already overcome these moments. They have already overcame these points of crisis. So as we already had experienced these world transitions and catalyzations for our evolution, we are having assistance and clearing all what has been traumatic, not only from this history of humanity and our ancestors that have an imprint of trauma, for example, wars, hunger, all the moments that are imprinted in our DNA. Also, we have traumas from other civilizations that we are made of. So we are transmuting and going through that by understanding and rewiring it, because it's being open-hearted to say, okay, I understand these memories, these experiences have happened before. We are embracing and thanking them and letting them go, because we already understood the lessons they brought. So we are getting assistance from other star races. The Pleiadians, I will give a little introduction on Pleiadians. Wow, first, we already did critical mass. We have 95 here and 32 here, 33. So we are in critical mass of the critical mass. I will explain a little bit of that in a while. First, the Pleiadians. Pleiadians are a star race, a civilization that has been accompanying us, the evolution of this and many other planets. And they are guiding this because they connected and made harmony not only in one planet, as we are trying to do now. Imagine they have 7 solar systems there because there are 7 stars, and they managed to evolve and generate harmony in 7 solar systems altogether. So if we're having troubles in one planet, these guys have managed to have transcended and understand many of the social problems. Not only socials, they have also problems as us. That's why they are still learning from what we are doing. In fact, we have part of their genetics and many others that are in conflict. So these external problems are having from internal wars that are memories that are replicating there over and over and broadcasting that. So we are working today in that with the assistance of the ones who understood this. Okay, wow, we are more than 150 persons. We are doing a great critical mass. And for the ones who don't know about critical mass is the scientific phenomenon of there's a portion of a sample of a mass that when you synchronize this with a pulse, you have a strong vibration, it will spread and ripple and contagiate all the other. So 150 as we are now, 170, we arrive to support the more than million persons that are going to meditate on the 444 portal. And we are 44 here in Facebook too. So the 444 portal is an opening that we use this numerology for all see the code and download a new message, a new consciousness. So it's like a cue. It's like a cue that we see and we understand. It's not only because it's symmetrical. The symmetry of the world has a message itself. So all the codes, the number, have a message for us. Okay, how we are with the time? Everybody already are here. Was a good introduction. Okay, 3 minutes in. Okay, welcome everybody who is just arriving. Today is going to be simple. Even I give some background, we don't need to understand everything, just receptiveness and presence and the best intention for everybody that is in the world right now. We are transcending and helping elevate the vibrations that we are being pulled and is being broadcasted or absorbed by contagion. So first, I will start with acknowledging the moment and the opportunity we are in. That is the threshold. We are at the doorstep of choosing the route, the direction we are taking as a civilization, as humanity. So we are choosing which humanity we will have. We are choosing how we are going to live, what we will accept, and who we are going to be, what are the possibilities of who we are going to be. So for that, we need to clear these memories, these imprints that we were talking about, that we have been carrying, that they may not be correspondent anymore. We have been inheriting things from these civilizations, these humanity or other races, and we are clearing those to not broadcast or have fears that are, for example, apocalyptical, because yes, we have lived some apocalyptical situations, but they are not happening now, so we are just creating them. So that's why we are solving the core of these situations. So we are using these allies that are what many people call them space doctors, that are higher civilizations that understand how this is being created, how we have been created, and these higher consciousness are only capable of assisting us if we ask for help. We are in a planet of free will, so if we don't ask for help, we may have forgotten how to ask for help, ask for assistance, and receive it, not only asking and receiving it. If we don't ask for help, they cannot help, because we are in a planet of free will. That's one of the main rules of this planet and our test of humanity. So, what we are going to start is to communicate with this consciousness and let them in. The Pleiadian techniques, the Pleiadian healings, have taught me about opening a space with crystals that can be physical crystals or etherical crystals. Remember that we are being thought of our creator power. We can use the power of creation of our mind, and we are going to visualize crystals like this one. I will show here. You can imagine a clear column, a clear pillar like this. I will give a visual image. So you have four of these in one in each corner of your room, wherever you are. So one of these of 3 meters high. So we visualize, you can look at the corners of your room and see a huge crystal that is in that corner as a pillar and as an antenna receiving and sustaining a space for clear transmissions. Okay? Perfect. With these 9 feet or 3 meters tall pillars, we connect them. We are doing a connection among them, so we are opening the space and requesting the assistance of all the allies that are helping for the highest good, for the development in harmony of humanity, in agreement with the original peace, with original harmony that the universe vibrates. So we tune into that frequency. Okay, we see the crystals now receiving and tune into, and we invite all the allies, all the space doctors to be working here in the many levels that we are in our energetic bodies, in our emotional and astral bodies. We are going to to invite them in, and as they come in, we are going to clear willingly by tuning into our divine intelligence of the cells, our memories, and the communication with ourselves. For this, we are taking attention to our breathing, that is going to work as a bridge and as a device of allowance and deepening and moving the healing that is all around. Now we are allowing this space, that is a space of healing, declared space of healing, to be here. Now we are going to focus, we're going to zoom into our center, the lower center that is at the base of our torso, at the beginning of our legs, the centers of survival, where densities, fears may be accumulated. We may have fears and resistances holding us back in this new transition, in this new invitation to evolve, to join a new way of being. So, to those fears that may be there conscious or unconscious, that may be from others, from another times, from other persons and times that are not now, that do not correspond to me and not to the new time that I am stepping into. So while I'll breathe in, I will inhale deeply, go, move them, and we are going to say 3 times as a declaration, using the power of the vibration and the voice and our will. If it's not mine, it will go away. 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 Breathe in and breathe out, exhaling and letting these fears come out, acknowledging them, thanking them, and letting them go, delivering them to be transmuted and elevated in the vibration for not being a resistance to the new timeline I'm creating. Perfect. Return everything to where it corresponds, even in a better way, not as it was, because it passed through us, it passed through this healing space, through the healing being that we are. It returns with a higher vibration because the fear has been seeing the fear and the resistances, these densities have passed through us and now are elevated in their vibration. Now we are focusing in the second center that is right under our belly button. You can see here. And in this center, also connected still with the base, there may be things that are mine, so I take responsibility of them, and they may not be good. So I will summon a orange fire around me. We visualize, we use the power of light, sound, what we are going to say, and form, watching this fire, telling that this fire will purify everything that is for my highest good, everything that is for my highest good and for the highest good of all humanity now. So in this orange fire, we visualize it and we say 3 times. I say 1 and then 3 more. Only the good will remain. 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 And all that serves the highest good will remain in myself. And I can start shaking for the form. I shake a little bit to let the body know that everything that has been not mine, that was not mine, everything that was not of the highest good, can be shaken off. So we shake it off. And let it go away, let it be grabbed and received by the healing space. We are giving it to the space doctors. Feel how the vibration is lighter, and we are out of emotions that have been contagiated, fears. We are out of that. Imagine just being eager, alive in your own energy. And now we're coming to the main center of transmutation of the cellular memories, our internal fire, our belly, the center right up 10 centimeters up our belly button here, and we are igniting this fire and spreading our will force, our willpower into the collective, the unity, the union and the community will force. So now this fire is like a moving sun, it's like a constant sun, a fire that is combusting, is making a transmutation, a transfiguration of all what we thought that it was possible. We are connecting this fire with the divine will that is putting everything in order, that is in constant recalibration, in constant harmonization of this primordial vibration. So we connect with this fire and we ignite our inner sun and expand it, and we see the light tentacles, the light golden fire flames around and encompassing all our physical body and 3 meters, 9 feet around our body. We become a living sun. With the breathing, we feed the sun and it gets stronger. And we see how these dancing flares, connected with divine will and harmony, are putting everything in its place. And this fire moves through all our cells. It moves reconnecting and linking the right amino acid, the right RNA, and the energies and the patterns that are regenerating constantly my system, my organism. So with this fire, we are summoning as well with the spell, with the frequency of the golden fire, saying three times. I say 1 and 3 more. Everything in its place. Everything in its place. Everything in its place. Everything in its place. Breathe in. And let this fire that is in each of us, in each of ourselves, be stronger, inflated, and bringing divine harmony to the original blueprint and perfect functioning of our bodies. Perfect. Now, just letting rest. If you're feeling body sensations, just allow them. The body and the pyroelectrical energy going around is recalibrating. And now we receive and let the doctors of the space, all the allies, our guides and personal guardians, to code and seed the new upgrades of our cellular memories and our DNA. Breathing in, remembering to let in with the breathing. See how the strings and the codes of our DNA are upgraded with the dancing grace of the subtle energies. Uplifting our source vibration into joy, grace that is available all the time when we are matching this source blueprint. See this dance of subtle energies inside of us, our fire collaborating, linking, solidifying the ones that are, the stronger, the correspondent new memories, and melting the ones that were not of use. And also watching our waters, our blood dancing through our body, like the sea, like the ocean, rippling and clearing inside of us, sweeping, clearing, and bringing nourishment with the new codes, with the upgraded vibration, natural state of our new way of being. The air to keep the mind clear, the connection between our levels, our dimensions, allowing with our breath, generating a synergy inside of us. Our breath nourish the lungs that feeds the waters inside of us that are moved by our heart, beating constantly and ignited by our fire, heating it up, and that fire reminding and connecting with our will and the divine will. Of the heaven and the divine will, the divine spark of earth. Now, while this spiral, this helix inside of us is spread to each cell and upgraded, we get also the states that we are going to sustain while we go through this doorstep, we go through this portal for the new humanity to come. So in this new earth, this new humanity, we are preparing to be in our optimal functioning, in our synergy as a whole with nature, in a symbiosis with the elements, with the trees, with all the other realms that are collaborating for the higher good. And we take into our hearts, into our knowing, that we are stepping into this society, this humanity and this earth where there is abundance. Abundance means plenty of what we need. And inside that abundance we have the wisdom, this intelligence to just receive what is sufficient, to be in a state of sufficiency, to be satisfied, clearing all the scarcity that was before, tuning into the sufficiency. There is plenty for all. We have plenty of space, plenty of quality food. See all the space of earth being cultivated by organic cultives, getting organic food that is really nourishing for the system. So we are gaining all the energy that was deviated or wasted by trying to process other things and chemicals. So all that energy is in our side, is returned to us. Our bodies function in harmony with these nutrients. We feel thankful for the earth, for all our brothers and all the beings that are making this possible, the nourishment, the sufficiency, the abundance that is in the planet of nutrition and energy. We see a technology that is providing power for everybody, is providing energy for everybody, and we can do everything we want and we really need to do without having to pollute, because we have free energy devices, we have anti-gravitational, we can use the power of the gravity of Earth, we can use the 0-point energy, since we are more in tune with all the resources provided. So we can travel, we can know the world, we can see the beauty of the world, we can preserve the beauty of the world, because we are all in sufficiency, we are all satisfied. So we don't need to take anything that is not for us to take, anything that cannot be regenerated. We are in harmony with the rates of regeneration of the planet, with the rates of regeneration of each of our bodies, to be in an optimal level, our optimal states, to be at our best for the planet, having all that energy to know and be at the place we are meant to be, to know what we are doing, enjoying our existence, enjoying life, and solving problems that they will be there, but now we have a different attitude. We don't have fears that we cannot handle. We know which are our fears. We know what is good for us. We are connected and assisted by guardians and guides and beings that want the best for us and whole humanity. we are wise enough to ask for help. We have many reminders with our breathing, with our states of consciousness that are linked to gratitude, to fulfillment, to satisfaction. And I feel this vibration in my state and I spread it all around. I'm a source of satisfaction and harmony in the world. I let this embodiment, I let this embed and encode in myself by breathing in. And now to awaken also our pineal gland and our memories of the brain, to remember this state, we are going to connect into ourselves into a vibration. We are going to make vibrate our mind by breathing and putting the tongue in our palate gently and doing 4 deep ohms, reminding this state of fulfillment, joy, and being a source of harmony, symbiosis into the world. We go together. See how every space that we open in this moment, every healing space held by these crystals, these transparent enlightened crystals, are rippling and activating all across the world, and all the persons that go through this space, this healing space that we are, get activated and enlightened with this harmonious vibration, with this state and reminder of symbiosis, satisfaction, and connection with the divine will. And all the ones who are open, when willing, receive the new codes that helps us step into this new humanity. And now we celebrate this humanity with a we. We are going to make a little chant that is going to be with a smile. If you have your glass of water, or if you don't have it, if you didn't have time, don't worry, you can chant. If you don't have the glass of water, chant to your hand, so the water inside of you listen to you. If you have the glass of water, you chant to the water, and you can thank her. Hello, water. Hi. Thank you for healing me, for assisting. Thank you all the beings that put the codes, the light codes, and the the healing inside of here, inside this water. Now we are uplifting this water to a common vibration, so we are also connected with a vibration of the heart and regeneration. This is an F. I will tune it here. That's the note. We're chanting to that note. Get it the closest you can, just above 170. That's the idea, and the closest to 176. Here we go. With a smile. The important thing here is the smile. We are stretching the muscles of the heart with a smile. Imagine strings from the heart here and the vibration. So we are stretching the we, that we are a we consciousness, unity consciousness, with a smile here, putting it into the water. So we are doing some chants, 1 minute. Let me tune it again. Within, and know that this frequency will invite every person that invites. You can even chant this frequency like when we are celebrating. I say we, and you will activate the vibration of the persons around you and the space. So this frequency gets us to the heart and the courage to the change, the courage to be acceptance and brave to love. So this is the opening. We are at the doorstep. We are helping the people and ourselves to be at the doorstep of the acceptance and love inside this vibration, and also the we consciousness, while we smile here. Now, since we are close to our time, we are celebrating, doing a global celebration with water, with our new vibrations, that the new earth is coming, is here, all the world is getting healthier. We are learning about these technologies that are coming to us, and we are remembering how to use them. So, cheers for our we, cheers for us, cheers for we. Thank you. Cheers. And remember to leave something for the earth. Just that. Don't drink it all. I know it's like amazing there, and also being thankful for the earth. You can leave a little bit for the earth later. So, we and the earth. We and feel this water flowing through us, becoming a part of us, mixing with our blood, being spread, doing critical mass as well inside of us, and contagiating this we consciousness, this divine harmony and synergy with all around us, and being updating the crystals of our memories, going to the bones that are going to be the antennas and transmitters. So we vibrate and we can nourish this we consciousness while we create this optimal world. This is a moment to think of this perfect world that we are choosing to. So now we are more empowered and less restrained by these other energies that maybe not ours, maybe not be of that of this moment. We are stepping into this new world. These rituals have been tagged as magic before, but there's an author that said technology will advance so much that will be indistinguishable from magic. And as many of you know that we are training in magic, we do the Merlin's training, and magic is the common sense, the rules of a higher reality that we yet don't know. So we are remembering higher technologies that we are getting available again. So that's for you to share this uplifting, this transcending of these memories of fears that may be not of ours. And now we have this resource. Remember, we have this resource to call upon assistance. That was one of the main insights that I had for today. We are assisted. We can call for help and we can receive for help. We can receive that help. So in whatever place you are, generate these giant luminous transparent crystals around, sustain them with your feeling, and you invite the Pleiadian consciousness, the space doctors, the Arcturians are working, many are working here, that are working for the highest good of all involved. So with this, and also our state, we become an antidote person. We become an agent of harmony. That's what we are training for. So, well, for the persons who is the first time who connected, thank you. I'm Santiago Rafael. For the ones who have been here, the trainings, the ones of the lineage, yes, I have to thank all the healers of the lineage and channelers that have been assisting here in this transmission. They have been also being a bridge of connecting this healing. So thank you all the healers that have been in this call, all the persons who knew me and are there. We are connected in presence. And the ones who want to keep in touch, here I am available, and we will see what else comes as transmission. We are in planetary mission right now, so it's happening. Now I am at service. I am bringing parts of these magic devices, this consciousness assistance, so I will put them more in videos here in the YouTube channel or in the program of the Merlin's training. Thank you everybody. I bless you all. Thank you for being here. Until next time.